What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see here, I will be doing my prediction on the Dallas Cowboys record for this next season. The way I will be doing this is I will be starting with the home games, and then I'll be doing the away games. I'll be doing green for win and red for losses. So let's get right into this, guys. So let's start with the ones that I think we will win. I don't believe anyone will have any disagreements with me on this, so I'm going to say we'll beat the Redskins, we'll beat the Giants, we'll beat the Browns, and we'll beat the Cardinals. Those are just the ones that I'm almost certain we're going to win. I'm going to also go ahead and mark the Eagles as a win, at least for the home game. I do think eventually we will split with the Eagles. So I'm just going to put the home game as a win. As far as the Falcons go, that one's kind of a toss-up because any true fan knows that the Falcons, whenever we play them, for some reason it always seems like it's always a dogfight. The last time we played them, we did beat them. And I was not impressed with their draft, and I don't see them really having. I don't want to say they're not going to have a good season, but I don't see them having. How should I say this? I don't see them. I just don't see them beating us this next season. So I'm going to say that's a win. And it's also important to remember that our team really did improve just in our draft. With the CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs pick. Those were two big needs that we did fill. I don't remember who the Falcons drafted, but I do know that it was they didn't make a huge splash in the draft. So I do see us beating them. Now the Steelers, it is a team that the Cowboys have a lot of history with. And it's never easy when you play the Steelers. But we are playing them at our house. They did have a roller coaster of quarterback issues last season. You know, Big Ben is a Hall of Famer, no doubt. And they do have a pretty good team. But this is going to be played at our house, so I'm going to mark them as a win. Now, the 49ers, I'm going to give them their respect. This is another team the Cowboys have a lot of history with. And because they did go to the Super Bowl this last season, they did lose a few of their really good players. But I'm going to give them their respect and mark that as a loss for the Cowboys. So far, 7-1, not bad. I don't think anybody will have a disagreement with me on that. So let's go ahead and go back to the green real quick. And let's mark again the teams that I think we're going to beat. I think we're going to beat the Redskins. I think we're going to beat the Giants. And I do think we're going to beat the Bengals. Now, with that being said, the Seahawks, they are a team that I do think is beatable, but of course you can never count out Russell Wilson. And while I will respect the Seahawks, they are one of the teams that I like to watch just because they always seem to pull out a miracle out of their hat. Somehow, some way. I don't know if they have improved a lot in the draft and in their free agency picks. They did make it to the divisional round of the playoffs, but I will mark them as a win for right now, solely because I think the Cowboys are better than them. I will go ahead and switch over to red and say that we're going to split with the Seahawks again. I think the Ravens are going to beat us. Now, these last two. This is the two that I'm on the fence about, with the Rams and the Vikings. It would have been interesting to see Trayvon Diggs go up against his brother Stephon Diggs. Unfortunately, he's no longer with the Vikings. He now plays for the Bills. And like I said, it's hard to say which one we're going to beat. It's hard to say if we will win or lose against the Vikings. I'm going to go ahead and mark them as a loss for us, just because it's very difficult to win in Minnesota. They do have an indoor field now. Their stadium is beautiful, but it's still the Vikings. They're still a really, really good team, and it's hard to say, Now the Rams. If this were last season, I would have said we would have lost to them. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately, fortunately, the last time we played them, we absolutely smoked them. They couldn't do anything to stop us. Zeke just ran all over them. They do have a good team, but I'm going to go ahead and mark this as a win. So ultimately, you look at the board here. It is 12-4, and let's go ahead and mark that down. 12-4. Now that is a playoff berth. That is a division win. And I think this is very doable for us. I do want to see us take one of these other teams that I said we will lose to. If we sweep our division, that's great. If we beat the Vikings, cool. If we beat the Ravens, awesome. So yeah, guys, let me know what y'all think. Do you think this will be our record? Do you think we'll lose some games that I said we'll win? What do y'all say down? I want to know what y'all think down below in the comment section. But ultimately, this is my prediction, and I will see you all in the next video, guys. So take care, have a wonderful day. God bless you all, and go Cowboys. Peace.